Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Craft Dinner podcast. This is officially episode 23, I believe. I don't know, I'm not in calculus. But anyways, my name is Rizzy G, aka Discount Dollar Mendy, and I'm here with my three other hosts, Akuriea, Cael, and Abhi. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Craft Dinner members and lovers, I would like to introduce two-time rugby MVP and two-time Save On Employee of the Year, Mr. Vinny Dillon. Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Vinny, take a little moment to kind of introduce yourself to the audience. We want a bit of clout chasing here.
Oh, well, thankfully, that's my speciality.
Awesome.
Okay, where do I start? So it all started when I was born. Late night,
Whoa.
December 2002.
Yes?
I'm kidding, but seriously though, I've known Rizwan for a while, since grade 8. It's very unfortunate. I wish I didn't. But
I feel your pain.
yes, I went to a Canadian boarding school in grade 9 called St. Michael's. So, I played rugby there. That was pretty eventful. I became part of student government. I played rugby all 4 years throughout. Grade 12, I kind of just joined the senior B soccer team because I was memeing. They actually let me on, so that was fun. That was a good time. And flash forward, and I'm going to U of C for a Bachelor of Commerce right now. I'm majoring in accounting right now, but I think I'm going to change that to finance real soon. So if anyone is running a big finance firm and they want to hire me, don't hesitate. Just give me a call, 867. And then if you want the rest of the number, you can drop that in the comments.
Wow.
This man just put a full-on
This is
ad.
the perfect place to be able to advertise that. They're listening
Well
in.
said.
They're listening in.
It's all about it's a dog-eat-dog world, Rizwan. That's what I can pass on to you. Although I am younger than you, but that's one thing I've learned in my posh private school.
Oh, British, isn't it? Are you trying to say something? Is it only a number or something?
British.
Oi, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, innit?
It's Tuesday, innit? Innit?
No.
Hey, you want to hear a cool fact about England?
Oh God.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, here we go.
Interesting fact. It sucks. Yeah.
Let's go.
What do you
Let's go.
Give him the Nobel Peace Prize right now.
I know.
The Nobel
I'm
Peace
responsible
Prize.
for
You're responsible for what?
I'm responsible for many things. I.e. World
Oh,
War
okay.
1, 2, about to be 3.
Oh yeah.
3-peat it.
What, 3 war crimes in Crimea? Was it?
No, Chechnya.
Ah, got it.
Chechnya.
Of course.
Wanted in 14 countries. Oh, okay. Moving on. Yeah, Riz, you want to take us forward?
Well, appreciate the welcome, Vinny, and the introduction. That was beautiful. Chechnya. Any Chechnya listeners, you better watch out. Vinny Dillon is coming in to the building. So, we'd like to move on to our first little topic, and it's just like a small little Q&A we got going on here. Now, look at that, boys. The end of winter break has come. January 11th for me.
School.
But, unfortunately, school is going to be starting for most of us. Uni is going to get back at it, and I want to shit myself so hard. So I'm really worried.
Wait! Back it up.
Not even
Sorry,
5 minutes in. Not even 5 minutes. Already on your bullshit.
Yes. All right. So, unfortunately, school is starting back up, but let's give your takes. So, how excited are you guys about the prospect of going back to uni again, especially with this second semester? Because for me personally, it's looking a little tough. So let's start with Ninder.
Can I start? Oh, okay.
You want to start with Akira?
Yeah.
Akira, go ahead.
Yeah, so coming back from the winter break of school, I am so excited to go back. I've really been looking forward to continuing my classes.
Oh,
unbelievable. Exactly.
Yes. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
being in such a extravagant program at Harvard University for astrophysics, as well as the combined honors and English major, and all of the above. It's incredible what you've been able to do.
And don't forget my arts degree as well. And and my doctorate that I am completing this year. Everything.
Yes, she actually competed
And your master's.
And my master's and my PhD. It's all just really
Akuriea.
challenging right now.
Akira's secretly like 35.
No. She all did this in just one day. It was incredible.
Yeah. What
Yes.
can you say? I'm a bit of a genius.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like you're just underachieving? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just feel like you're just not doing enough.
I constantly have that struggle. I'm like, come on, astrophysics. Come on, I could be doing so much better.
Like, wow, like
Damn.
I don't know.
We taking shots at Abhi here? Is that what's going on? Bang bang.
I see how it is. No. I see how it is.
Joking, Abhi. Okay, does someone who's actually going back to school want to take a turn?
Cael, do you want to start?
I guess. Well, personally, I've enjoyed basically a month off of school. I don't want to go back. It's been nice.
Yeah, that's
Good point.
That's a mood.
Very, very
That's a
good
mood.
point.
I have bio classes to do this term, so be interesting.
Now that is Poggers. PogChamp.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
That's no
No,
longer
Can't say
a
that.
thing.
Can't say that. Can't say
No,
that.
no
It's all
longer a thing,
it's
yes.
Komodo hype.
Remember-
It's Komodo hype.
Remember,
What? I'm confused.
Yeah, you can't say that.
No, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, you cannot say poggers.
No, you can't say the other one. You can say poggers. You can't say the other one.
The other
Technically
one,
speaking.
speaking, Abhi, relax.
Pog.
So, Cael, what do you believe is you're just kind of not ready to go back to school?
I know. My network is bad. Everyone's got to get off YouTube. I'm sorry about that. You could edit that out. Are you going to stop? Yeah, I will. I live here too. I know about the heating bill. I need a
We're
door.
not going to cut that.
You know
We're
what?
not gonna cut that.
The fun thing about podcasts,
You know, worst part about that was
it's uncut.
that wasn't even my mom. That was my older sister. Yeah.
Siblings are worse.
Siblings are awful.
I don't know.
especially-
She has a superiority complex where she must be better than me, even though it's not my fault that they're freaking jumping my ping like up to 5,000.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. This is the greatest episode I've ever done. I think we just disappeared into the night.
Chaotic.
It's a very simple thing. My house is pretty rambunctious. That's all I'm trying to say.
Whoa. Do you want to rewind that? That's a word. Rambunctious?
Rambunctious.
I know.
Oh, wow.
You go to
wow.
a private school, they teach you a thing or two down there. It's interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
British language is full of mysterious things.
They say
Bold,
the
bold
British,
of you to assume British is a language.
It is.
Yeah. It's like how Canadian and American are different.
Oh yeah.
the British side of the language is a pathway to many words some consider to be unnatural.
English major here.
Why did he sound like someone who was like giving out a prophecy? He sounded like he was giving out a prophecy for something.
Well, like we
It's
said,
a
he is
star-
the Messiah, right?
He is the Messiah.
I mean, it is also a Star Wars reference, but neither here
yes.
nor there.
Ladies and gentlemen, what ketamine can do to you, it's a terrible thing. But, like,
It's a great
moving
thing.
on. Okay, Vinny, we don't do drugs, kids. All right, we don't
Do
endorse
them.
that.
Or do a lot, do copious amounts.
Do you want to see a success story about drugs? Look at Yoda. That little green frog got hopped up on ketamine. Look what he could do.
Fair enough. You're right. Especially in those Lego Star Wars games, Force Grapple Leap, he's jumping all the way up. That's a lot of drugs there.
Man, Forrest Ghost Yoda was something else in the complete saga.
He was something else. You've got a point there, man.
I just wanted to say that. Like I didn't need to, but I just had to.
I can't blame you. How do you feel about uni uni classes finally starting up again?
There's only one thing I can say, which is school bad, monkey good.
Yeah.
Reject evolution, accept monkey.
Yes.
I love that so much.
But I'm gonna go back to campus. The reason is, I guess this year is, while most of it's online, a lot of schools are actually opening up their residences, which is a lot of people recommend going in the way where you can network and meet people early.
Yeah.
It goes different for every people, but I actually got a decent scholarship from the school I'm going to, so I figured, I save a bit of money, so I might as well try it out and just start networking. I found it pretty enjoyable. It got boring at times, and doing school all alone when you pretty much live by yourself can get boring when you're just like looking at a laptop all day, and it does drain you. But all in all, I think I had a pretty good time. So I think I'm going to go back and with the vaccine coming out, I think over the next couple of months, hopefully Canada gets better, things start opening up, it goes more back to normal. That's kind of the whole reason. So I guess I'm just like too optimistic, but that's what I went. All in all, it's really not the same, I guess. You are learning stuff, but only barely. See, I'm just trying to think about how fucked I am for when it goes back to in person and I have to start studying again, because I can't because stuff isn't going to be open book anymore. But all in all, it's just not the same. So
but also,
I guess
keep in mind that because everything's online, they've purposely made like tests and quizzes harder. Because you're allowed all of your resources, they've purposely made everything harder. So it's not like
I hate
the style of questions and like the difficulty of the test you're getting is going to be the same when you're in person. Like for one of my classes, like the exams were like conceptual for the most part, but the in-person like exams last year were all computational, right? So they're purposely making stuff harder because they're like, hey, you have like all your notes, your resources, right? You should be able to deal with this. So that's also one thing to keep in mind.
Which makes perfect sense though. Like, I think most people are well aware about that. It's just like that whole fact just makes like the whole part of open book negated, because like at least in my experience, like they genuinely throw curveballs at you, right? So one of my classes is pretty much like an intro to Excel and other office related software, at least that one that I took. So you'd have questions on the exams where it would ask you how to yield a certain number in a financial function. And like you would use the formula, but they would give you like different formulas that would all give you the same answers, so you never knew which one to use. So you could always get those questions wrong. And when you ask them about changing the mark, they're like, you should have used the most efficient one, right? But learning is based on your own accord now. So like, if you don't understand it, you're pretty much dead in the water.
Yeah.
So that's the real issue I'm finding.
That was the issue with one of the classes I had, is all of my exams were select all that apply. So the questions were like, like it gives you like a statement or it gives you like a theorem, and then you'll get like 17 different options. And you have to say, and if it's like, check the ones that are true, you have to check all the ones that are true. And if you miss 9 out of 10 of them, you lose marks for the entire question. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the big issue. It's like there's 17 different options. You're telling us to pick 10 of the correct ones, but 3 of them say almost the exact same thing. Like, what do you want from us?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's even worse when sorry to interrupt, but it's even worse
keep going.
It's even worse when the entire exam are those questions. Right? It's not just like a couple of them, it's like the entire exam is select all that apply questions.
Yeah.
That's definitely not poggers at all.
It's really not.
It's really
top
not.
10 most unpogger things in the world. Number 1, Amber Heard. Number 2, online exams.
I mean,
I'm not salty about that.
You're not wrong.
I was so ready for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
But now, unbelievable. There's no more 6-1 Jack Sparrow.
That's crazy.
Look, all I'm trying to say is reject evolution. Embrace.
Monkey.
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 Rizzy, how about you? How's uni looking for you? Second semester at least.
You know what? I've been looking at a lot of the syllabuses, and I have a few courses that are actually going to be synchronous. So I'm going to have to show up in a couple of them. I've already
Gross.
school starts officially on the 11th for me, but I've
Same with
already
me.
started kind of like working ahead. I submitted a pre-lab, going to do a post-lab tonight, post-lab quiz tonight, and then I'm going to, do a bunch of assignments ahead of time just so I can get ahead because they've already released some stuff. But it's
Yeah.
looking pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. Like it looks like they haven't learned from their mistakes in that first term, and they're just going to still
Make
like
another
shit on
petition.
us. Bro, I
Another
wish.
one.
Bro,
Petition.
did I tell
No.
you that us at UAT had to force the university to give us an extra week of winter break? Because we were supposed to go back January 4th, like last Monday,
Yeah.
when almost every other university in Canada was going back January 11th. And we basically signed like thousands of us just signed a petition and basically forced the university, said like, what are you doing? They're like, oh yeah, it's online classes. Like we definitely didn't increase the load on kids. They only need 1 week of break. It's like, no. Like classes ended officially, like finals week ended December 23rd. And they're saying, hey, yeah, you'll be back on the 4th. You get basically a week and a half is what they wanted to tell us.
Yeah, for some reason, like I talked to a couple other U of T students that they just like U of T just doesn't like their students at all.
U of T hates their students. Like
They just don't like them. They don't like them at all.
Like mental health at the U of T, they don't care about you. Like they legit, they
That's
don't
why
care.
That's why they have one of the highest suicide rates.
Yeah, they do. We had
U
one.
of T is
We had one in November.
Not for the weak-minded.
Oh, absolutely not. We had one in November. Like we stopped our physics lecture halfway through because the professor had to make an announcement to the class. Like it's screwed up. It's completely messed up. But it's like from what I've heard from like higher level, I have a friend who's currently second year, and she's experienced some stuff from last year, and she was telling me that it sucks to say, but it's just one of those things you kind of get used to hearing about, which should never be the case. But like the fact that the students have to petition the university to give them another week off because of how much stress they're putting on the kids is just unacceptable in my eyes.
Unfortunately, that is the case with U of T.
That is the case. You hate to see it, but sometimes it just is what it is.
Well, sometimes the ends justify the means.
It's a terrible thing, but hopefully U of T is able to look at this kind of online environment and actually make a change and be able to.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not like I hate to say it's not gonna happen, bud.
Rizwan, I've known you for a while, and I know you're not that dumb to just say that.
It's
U of T will not change. As the only way to change it is if students stop coming, which is impossible because they have so much cachet. Like the U of T name means so much to Canada.
It is like because it's top university in Canada, right? So think of how much international kids.
OSA?
You could say it's basically like OSA, but it's the top uni in Canada. It's rated like in the top 10 in the world. Think of how much money it rakes in from just international students alone. Like you thought international tuition at U of A was bad at like 40K. These guys are paying 70K upwards just tuition at the university. Like think how much money they're just raking in. Like they don't care. As long as their name is in the like top leaderboards, they don't care.
Well, we apologize, everyone, because that really took like kind of a dark turn. I hadn't realized that U of T was such a monstrous being.
Let's overthrow university.
Yeah.
Who needs education?
Carleton University.
Socialism.
No, but if there is one thing that I guess that's a good side to all of this, it's the fact that I guess hearing about it makes you more willing and more wanting to like go out and meet new people, because they're your support system, right? And that, I think, is the only somewhat good side to all of this. Is like, for me at least, it would make me more willing to go out and meet new people in my classes to say, hey, like, hi, like, how you doing, that kind of thing, and just maybe get to meet more people, meet more friends, that kind of thing, make more friends, that kind of thing. But like, yeah, it just is what it is.
Whoa, Vinny, we're gonna get demonetized.
Oh no!
Quick plug: the baby subreddit, best subreddit on the platform.
What the hell kind of plug is that? A quick plug to baby subreddit? Like what?
The baby has the best subreddit on the platform. That's all I'm saying.
Incredible.
Oh my god!
All right, link will be in the description, I guess, for the baby subreddit.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it.
r/the baby fans. I think that's what it is. Good top quality content. They have some good memes there.
I'm actually gonna link that in the description.
Oh my god!
I'm going to. It's gonna have Abhi's Twitch.
It's had my Twitch since episode 1.
No, it's gonna have his Twitch, and then it's gonna have the baby subreddit.
Yes.
Okay, quick shout out to this guy. You might not have heard of him.
No, you definitely did. I mean, like Baby on Baby, like the album cover, is that the thing? No. Come on.
Who? I don't know who that guy is.
Vibes. All the songs sound the same. Jetson made tags, and
bro, I'm confused what's going on here.
Then him yelling, "Let's go!" No,
yeah, the baby's gonna like cancel us. All right, if you keep spouting out this, the baby's gonna hunt us down.
I'm talking about how good. I'm kidding. I don't know. I kind of just did that. I'm sorry, guys. You could edit that out.
We're not editing it out.
We're not editing it out. Trust.
Your sister like barging in on you. Okay, that was beautiful.
Damn, I'm about to be internet famous.
Exactly. You're gonna go viral. You're gonna make us popular, bro. Appreciate it.
Honestly, do it, please.
All right.
Let's get that clout.
We're gonna move on to another one of our topics.
Oh, not yet. Cael, did Cael talk?
Yes, Cael.
Yeah,
he did.
Bring up his uni classes. So yeah.
Oh yeah, right. He was.
This is kind of an odd one, but I want to hear your thoughts to the question. Why do you think popular kids are considered popular? Because we've all gone through high school. We all know that there's different cliques, there's different groups of people throughout high school, throughout junior high school, even university, right? And there's always that one group. That one group that is just considered popular. Why do you think that is? We can start with whoever. I don't know. We can just start with whoever. This is just a like group discussion kind of thing.
Because whoever has the most ketamine, they are on top. All right, those are the top dogs right there. It's measured in kilograms. All right, like so at our school, right, there was obviously like the white people, the bitches, the hoes, the panties, all those. They had the most amount of ketamine. You should have seen they would roll up in 5 cars, each one filled with ketamine. It was incredible.
True.
Damn.
Yeah, and then their backpacks in school were just crazy.
It was the thing of the future. Yeah.
Oh my god, I only wish. See, I was a boarder. Like, okay, my school had day students and boarders, so they would like check my rooms when I cleaned them every Sunday at the school. So it was hard to keep my ketamine stash hidden away. So I would buy little amounts of ketamine and have to take it right away. So I never had too much. Huh. Oh well. I guess hindsight is 20/20. If I had more ketamine, maybe I would have had more friends.
Okay.
Fair enough. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Wow.
But
sorry, I was looking around because for some reason on my screen I just look a lot more orange than usual, and I can't figure out for the life of me why that is.
Wow.
All right. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. Continue.
I would.
I think in a.
Oh,
no, you can keep going. I was interrupting. My bad.
You forgot to say my master? Unbelievable.
Okay, who was talking? Was it me?
It was you.
I would say the popular kids are popular because they're attractive and they're rich.
Debatable on that first one.
Did you see my fashion style?
Bro, Sebby
Come on.
G had an Adam's apple that was literally, it looked like his neck was broken every time he would talk, all right? It was.
I mean, yeah,
what did you
but
say? What? I'm so confused.
So there was this guy,
Yo.
right? This,
really
this
rich guy whose
Yeah.
parents own like multiple companies.
exactly, and
Was he
a little-
driving a 2020 Honda Civic?
He's poor. He doesn't
If
have
he's
that.
not driving a 2020 Honda Civic, he's like what is he?
He's
Exactly.
nothing.
That's the true measure of wealth. How many Honda Civics can you afford?
That and ketamine, like amount of ketamine. Those are the max amounts,
Yeah, that's true. So I was looking into this, right? So the new measurement of wealth in the world is kilograms of ketamine per capita.
Oh, okay. Wow, I need to go into finance because they teach the craziest stuff, man. It's incredible.
I know, it's great.
Bro,
Yes.
the title on this is just gonna
Ketamine.
be it's just gonna be ketamine.
It's gonna
Ketamine!
be ketamine.
Exclamation mark.
Feed Vinny Dillon. Ketamine. Feed Vinny Dillon. There you go.
This probably wouldn't have happened if I didn't put that thing in this group chat that we have with a bunch of friends of ours from Whitehorse. I just said, sad day. My ketamine addiction must be vanquished.
Suck, man.
Well done.
It was beautiful.
A small disclaimer: I've never seen a real thing of ketamine in my life.
I know that's a false
Exactly
statement.
what someone who hasn't seen it would say, though.
You can tell, like the
Yeah,
dead.
They found me. Holy shit! They got me. I'm dead. They got me.
FBI is currently raiding his house. Door just gets broken down.
FBI, open up!
On the ground. He was resisting. Stop resisting, sir. He was resisting. We did what we had to do. All right, let's go.
Whoa there.
Yeah.
Whoa there.
No. Oh no.
Okay, time to reel
No,
it back in.
Oh,
Yes, Vinny. That's what I love to hear.
oh no.
It's okay. Edgy jokes are what we are strive for on this podcast.
Yep.
Cael, you good there?
Cael's just like, I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, I thought he was putting his hands up.
But
No, I was reeling it back in.
Oh, gotcha.
see.
Because you're currently Microsoft PowerPointing right now for
yes.
Oh, no way! Yeah.
me. Tapping next slide furiously.
He really is doing that.
It's just me pressing next slide furiously on my keyboard.
Frame rate just like 4 per second. It's incredible.
Literally,
My guy's
I
got
love
4 FPS.
Oh no!
Akuriea, you
No.
were just like kind of saying that like they were kind of attractive, which can kind of be debatable. But what other things were you kind of saying?
They're rich and they're white.
Oh yes.
That's basically
No,
the
bro.
formula.
Me, Vinny, and Abhi were the coolest kids on the block back in the
That
day.
is just completely false.
No, it's not
That's
false.
true, bro. That's
Yes.
true as hell. That's true
Yes.
as hell. We
Bro,
would pull up to school. We would pull up to school in our 2020 Honda Civics.
Exactly.
Mine was blue. Rizwan's was red. Abby's was silver, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we
It was
would-
silver.
We would always leave with 8 women. Always.
That is, he has a point. He has a
No
point.
more, no less. 8.
Yes.
No more,
We
no
would
less.
8 every day.
8
Every day.
Yes. We'd actually make it a competition who can get it the fastest. And I think Vinny has won multiple times, but Abhi has really taken the crown here.
Oh,
It's
shut
incredible.
up.
No,
Yes.
see, I have won a good amount of time, but the thing about Abby is like I think he's only won one more time than I did, but he does it on like way less time than I do, right?
Inconsistent.
Exactly.
Vinny's consistent. That's the thing, right? Consistency is key.
It will always take me, roughly 3 hours for it to happen. Abby could do it anywhere from 7 hours to maybe even like half an hour, right? So it's
Wow.
It's a
interesting.
Like wide range. Whereas Rizzy's just I don't even know.
Oh man, like it's gotten to the point where I have to kidnap them because
No.
wrong. It's awful.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out to the ladies
Bad.
who are hiding in my basement. I apologize. I will feed you tonight. Don't worry.
Oh
But,
my God.
Yeah, no, that joke really extended for a long period of time. I didn't realize.
That was so unnecessary.
Had to be Vinny. It was beautiful.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, no, you're right. It was they'd be kind of they definitely be white, rich. The attractive is a little bit questionable. Anything else, or those are the kind of the ones?
I'd say the race part is a little bit questionable. I think it's just like the media and how you're supposed to see them, right? Like you're always supposed to see them as one certain person. Like have you ever watched Superbad by any chance? Have you?
No.
I've not.
Yes.
No.
Numerous times.
Yes, a man of culture himself. But like one thing I noticed was the popular kids are always the ones that are always out partying. You know, they are generally rich, and like they're generally just doing illicit substances and not like caring per se. So I think it's more so how the media portrays them and the people that you see fitting those roles, if that makes sense, right? And it's also, I think, the look too. Like you know, I'd say when you come to think of white, it's just like in most, like, let's say, coming of age films or most Disney Channel movies, like it's always just a group of white kids, like, you know, like Sharpay from High School Musical. She's rich, she's white, and she just talks to people. Like she's very outgoing in a way. You know, she wasn't friendly to everyone, but you know, she wasn't outright mean to anyone. Like, you know, if you were to run into someone like Sharpay on the street, she probably wouldn't just like shit on you right away, right? Until you're like a third person right away. It would be like kind of that Regina George thing where you have the burn book.
Ooh, reel it in. I got the bags. Tell a friend she got some ass. You know, you like bring her in and then you tear her down. Incredible.
It's that thing, or it's just like you know, there'll be people that want to come in and you got to show how cool and how edgy you are. So you're like, you can't come into my group. It's bad. And then that person's career is destroyed.
Oh, you like Roblox? Name every game mode.
I mean, over here in Alberta, it's just if you're somewhat good at hockey, you're just like almost automatically popular. Because if you're somewhat good at hockey,
I'm checking all these boxes here, as you guys are saying.
That's because Cael. That's because you're the most popular kid at school.
Yeah,
he was.
No way.
I mean, because like the thing is, it also kind of depends on like your childhood and like how you were brought up, right? Sorry, continue, Vinny.
You need to have long blonde hair and abs.
Cael, congratulations! You are
Cael literally used to have long hair. He's
I used to have long hair.
Oh, and if you're a girl, you have to have triple white Air Force Ones. That's very important, guys. Don't forget.
You also have to have, you also always have to have like a hairband around your wrist that you have to show off to almost everyone. Yeah, scrunchie. Yeah. You always have to have a scrunchie on your wrist. But no, it also kind of depends on like how you were brought up, right? Because like, not to kind of like stereotype it, but mostly for like, you know, people of like kind of like my descent or like, you know, like Indian descent, Asian descent usually are more secluded off just purely based on how they're brought up. And I can say that for myself as well, because like I was brought up pretty like helicoptered, I guess. So I'm not really that good with like going out and like meeting new people. But like the thing is, like me with friends I'm close with, and me with like friends I just kind of like know online are like two very different people. So like I have basically two personalities that I use depending on who I'm with. Like if I'm with these guys, I'm a completely different person than like if I was on stream. Like those are two different personalities.
I mean, it's two different audiences you're presenting yourself to, really.
Yeah, realistically,
I'd say I'm the same.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Like, I kind of keep it as the same audience because at the end of the day, if you're offended, that's your fault. But that's just me.
Okay.
So when are you getting canceled, huh?
Oh, he's been canceled every single time.
Yeah.
Literally.
Twitter is just like, they're jerking each other off out there, they're sucking each other off, and then all of a sudden they see one person just bring out one pinky toe on stream, boom, you're done. You are done. out, leave the building. That's basically cancel culture. We live in a society. I said the meme.
We live in a society. Ooh.
Rizwan is over party.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh,
K-pop
my
stands are
ketamine,
coming for you.
wherever will I put it?
K-pop stands are coming for you.
Oh god, no.
All
Not my
the
2020
stands.
Honda Civic.
The
No,
moon.
don't take it away from me.
The moose
Whoa.
stands.
Rizwan.
Yo.
You say one more bad thing about a 2020 Honda Civic, that might be your final resting place.
Oh god.
I got my tweet ready. Rizwan is a little bitch.
Do you want me to tweet out right now? Rizwan is over party? Because I
Yeah.
will right now.
Yeah, right
Bet.
now. Do it.
No.
I'm opening up
I
Twitter
get
on
it.
my second monitor.
Do it. I'll
Oh,
I got a Twitter just for that.
I'll retweet it. I'll retweet it.
Vinny's gonna download Twitter just for that.
No,
Do it.
no,
I'll retweet
no.
it. I don't
I-
retweet anything, but I'll retweet yours.
Let's get it trending.
You know for a fact that like us just tweeting this will get me canceled because people will just hop on. They won't even know who I am. They'll just cancel me.
Yeah, your manager one day will come up to you and say on food to be like, "Are you this Rizwan? It's on my phone. It's getting canceled. Can't work there anymore."
Okay.
Right, don't even work there anymore. Woo!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, baby.
Got canceled.
Are you
That's what I've been
tweeting it,
waiting
Abby?
for.
Are you tweeting it, Abby?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hurry up.
We're here live on the podcast and we're trying to cancel me. It's incredible.
Yep. Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Wow.
It's fair.
Vinny, well, what do you think of this abuse? What do you think? Do I-
Well
Well
deserved.
deserved.
You talk bad about a 2020 Honda Civic. They're perfect cars. Perfect blend of performance, luxury, and efficiency. You can't just do that. That's like not okay.
You're right.
God.
I'm gonna come out with my apology video soon. Hold on. Actually, I will.
Don't spill it
give me
again.
1 second. I'm not gonna spill it again. 1 second. All right. Boop boop boop.
The amount of times he does this.
All right. Is
Shut
it
up.
working?
Shut
My
up.
red
Okay, you
eyes.
see
got
it? You see it? He
I
tweeted
can't.
it.
Wait.
My eyes are too blurry, bro.
I'm sorry.
crying.
Jeez. Can you see it now?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, look, I told you I would do it,
See?
and so I did.
Retweet. I got you. Retweeted. I liked it.
The only other thing
I'll
from
comment.
that has that hashtag is from June 15th, 2020, and it's literally just Rizwan is over party.
Oh shit! It's happening again. It's a cycle. I'd like to apologize to all the 2020 Honda Civics out there. I made a mistake, and I'll make sure to never make it again. You guys are beautiful cars, and if I ever got the chance to meet one, I guarantee you that exhaust pipe would be used properly.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
Whoa! It has to be
Hold
Too
up.
much detail.
Hold up.
consensual first.
I made sure to give the paperwork. They signed everything.
You
It's all
literally,
okay.
you're gonna be canceled again.
It's okay. I have the papers right here. I have the receipts. Nice.
Gonna make an
Absolutely.
hour-long video about it.
No, I'm gonna make like
A long apology video where you pour water on yourself and then proceed to leave for 15 minutes to clean yourself up.
ad rolls, like 12 ad rolls per like minute or something.
And you start
know?
off like this. You start off with your hand here.
Ready,
Guys,
here it comes. Here it
I
comes.
didn't want to have to make this video, but
I didn't want to have to make this video, but I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not gonna pour it over my head.
and then you have to say, I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but
I promised myself I wouldn't take the ketamine, but it's too much.
let's go.
Now that's PogChamp. Oh shit. I've been
You
canceled.
know what would
again.
actually be so sick? What if
What?
the owner of a Honda dealership like watches the podcast and I'll give a free 2020 Honda Civic?
I'll take it. I'll take it,
That's-
please.
Take it, bro. I'll take it.
That'd be so beautiful. I
Send
told you.
proceeds to send this to every Honda dealership in Alberta.
Yes.
ultimate blend of performance, economy, style, and luxury. Like what you
And it's
don't
better
need.
than a Prius.
You don't
I was-
need much more than a Honda Civic.
I was told Vinny worked at Save-On. Since when did he work at a Honda dealership? Because he sounds awfully like a Honda
He's selling me this
salesperson right
car.
now.
He's like one of those F1 drivers. They have just all the brands all over their clothing. That's Vinny right now, you know? Like,
Except it's just 2020 Honda Civic. Buy now. Sale.
it's a big words everywhere. Exactly.
He gets it tattooed on himself.
2020 Honda
Freak
Civic.
here.
Originally brown. He got brown ink, and it was just 2020 Honda Civic. And he's brown. That's what happened. Yeah, incredible.
No. So I'll explain why I'm so in love with the 2020 Honda Civic.
Here we go.
It's a real story about character development. So pretty much today, I was beating on my grandma's Honda Civic. Doing donuts in parking lots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just typical stuff. And I was like, wow, this is a great car. So the driver's side door lock doesn't work properly. So, it would have keyless entry. It has this really awesome like radio removal system where it just kind of falls out sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really low mileage too. So I think of like maybe 135,000 kilometers, which for that is a brand new car.
That's got a fair point.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like all these like driver technologies and luxuries that I've put in for you, like imagine how much better the 2020 Honda Civic is. And then I go to the dealers.
Does it have the detachable gear shift?
Does it have the detachable gear
shit.
shift?
Oh, okay.
Does it
Got you.
Let me explain this. You could just unscrew it, put a new one on, just like that.
I got you. Oh no, that's I think the like proper detachable one is coming 2022. I think that was the plan.
I hope so. Right. So then you got that. You got this nice cream fabric interior. It's beautiful interior.
Oh, the cream.
Top notch quality. So then I go to the dealership and I'm like, I think I could go for a new car soon. I mean, I got a little bit of money. My old car is starting to get pretty high mileage, and so then. When I look at this 2020 Honda Civic and I'm like, wow, they've improved on everything from my grandma's car. Like, what more could you possibly want?
Basically, Vinny was like, he sees the 2020 Honda Civic and he's like, excuse me, sir, I'm going to need you to use the bathroom real quick. Just give me 5 minutes.
Oh,
soiled pants and everything. And he's like, damn, that's a beautiful car.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Monkey.
No, but seriously though, Honda Civic Type R, that's actually a really nice car. I would want one. I do want one, in fact.
My brother wants one.
They're really nice, and they hold their value really well, and they're good on gas. Rizwan, if you ever want to get me a Christmas present,
he's gonna buy a 2020 Honda Civic and drive
just
it
get him
over.
a pair of keys and nothing else.
Yes, I'll just go to the key dealership and just buy him keys. Yes.
No, you
Yes.
buy the car for yourself. You get an extra set of keys, and you just give that set of keys to him. But you keep the keys, and you just drive
and
for
then
yourself.
but like, here's the thing. He buys it for himself. Give me the extra set of keys. I take it, drive it to Mexico. He never sees the car again. Perfect.
Or that trend that was going around where people were wrapping things like it wasn't. Like you would wrap like a book in the shape of a chair. It's like that,
Oh, yeah.
except you wrap the key, but it's in the shape of the car.
No, you wrap the car, but it's in the shape of a book. Boom. Yes.
It's so you're just like, hey, I got your Christmas present. Can you walk outside? You just have it sitting on his driveway. And he opens up and it's just a little key just sitting on the bottom of the ground.
That's got to be a big ass box. Like Honda. I wonder if like cars, when they come to you, they come in like a car shaped box. You ever just wonder that? I'm pretty sure like a supply
They
truck.
don't. Rizwan, they don't. There's
How
a
do you know
truck, and you put the cars on the truck, and then they move it. Like
Have you bought a car? Have you bought a car?
I have, in fact. Yeah, it's old.
Apparently not a 2020 Honda Civic because that's how it works.
Well, it's not the same.
Why are you
It's a
putting your mic
95
right up
Toyota.
here?
Because I
It's a
can.
95
You think you're so freaking cool, don't you?
Akuriea, you're sitting on your floor.
And what of it, bitch?
Floor gang out. Floor gang out.
Floor gang.
This is so unnecessary. Cael, do you have anything to add to the 2020 Honda Civic discussion?
I think they're a really reliable car. Made. If I had an opportunity to buy a Type R, I'd probably buy one. But though it's hard to give up the Odysseys though. They're just so useful and spacious.
Yeah, that's true. Cael is a van guy
It's
though.
free, so it's a toss up between Type R and the Odyssey. So
The thing is though, the way to see the
kind of
Type R is
a
like
crosser.
it's still practical because it's still a Honda Civic, but it's like a performance scalpel. Like the thing's a track weapon. You know, with that 6-speed, close ratio, short shifting manual transmission. You know, VTEC turbo and a hatch. Like, what more do you want?
All I'm saying is the Odyssey can do everything the Type R can. So I roll up with my boys on track day, and I just compete with the Type R.
That's
just
true.
equal.
That's true.
You can
That
bring
is
the
true.
whole
I
gang
didn't
with
think of
you.
that.
But could it beat
Mhm.
the W11 made by Mercedes AMG Petronas
Yes.
F1 team?
Easily.
Yes.
Easy.
No, yeah. Well,
Easy
Honda
dub.
Odyssey probably
100%.
could.
Honda
Type R.
Odyssey.
Mhm.
Honda Civic Type R just run wraps around it. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So we're talking what the
Same with the
Odyssey
Odyssey.
would have almost 1100 horsepower then?
That's possible. Yeah, I'd say
More.
that's possible.
1500.
Definitely in
1500.
the
Interesting.
in the top trim touring packages. I think I saw that on the brochure when I was at the dealership. So that's definitely possible. And with the front wheel drive, you could do it in the snow too. You know, you got good grip because your drive wheels are below your engine, so there's weight on them, which gives you traction. So I mean,
Add
you
some,
don't.
Mhm.
add those Formula One soft compound tires, bro. That Odyssey's gonna be flying around the track.
Man,
We're coming over to mod your Odyssey, all right?
Can you imagine, pulling the Odyssey up to like an actual like F1 racetrack and going into the pits with the Odyssey, and they just do like a Formula One pit stop on the Odyssey itself?
hit my Odyssey.
Can you imagine that sight?
No, you gotta
We're
bring it
gonna
over to
start
the
vlogging
Castro
it.
track.
No. What happens? You stop at the pit stop, and then both doors open, and the pit crew runs out of the Odyssey.
Wait, if that's the case, why don't you just give them harnesses and do it on the go?
He has a point.
Because then they can't eat their orange slices.
They're just sitting on
That's
top of the
true.
car. They're sitting on top of the car. Whenever you need, they just like rappel down. You have the two Jackman at the ends lifted up. You got the like wheel gun, like the F1 pneumatic wheel guns. You have like just 18 people that's usually on a Formula One pit stop just sitting on top of the Odyssey.
Unfortunately, money
Yeah,
was
that's
kind of
it.
short this year, so they actually had to use hot glue instead of Honda.
Hot
They're
glue
just-
and duct tape. That's how
glue
you
and duct
really do it.
boat, like it's just wide open. They just crashed the place, you know. So it was, it was a beautiful time. Wow, that was.
I don't.
That was
I'm
so...
not, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember what we originally talked about.
No, I don't.
We
Sometimes
were talking about how cool kids were cool, and then
Yeah.
we got to here.
And we ended up talking about the 2020 Honda Civic, now available at your
Yeah,
local
because
Honda
only
delership.
cool kids drive them.
Exactly.
And
That
Odyssey,
is
don't forget
true.
about Odyssey.
That
Well,
is
it's true though, right? Like you measure a cool kid by what trim level his 2020 Honda Civic is, and the amount of ketamine
not
that's
those-
inside.
Bro, the title,
Not those
I'm telling you right
Subaru
now.
WRX STIs.
the title of this episode is just going to be Ketamine and the new 2020 Honda Civic.
Ketamine and Honda Civic.
No, it's definitely got to be see how much
That's all we need.
ketamine you could fit in your 2020 Honda Civic. That's
How
what
much
it is.
ketamine can you fit in your new 2020 Honda Civic?
You have to make it one of those like YouTube titles where it's just like 2020 Honda Civic sexy 18 plus Fortnite. And
Gone
That's
wrong.
a Pornhub title. What do you mean?
No, it's the gone wrong. Prank gone wrong.
No.
Stop.
A YouTube title is like look what I found in my 2020 Honda Civic.
Surprise, it's ketamine.
Then you click on the
Ooh.
video and it's just morgues.
I got
Wait,
this
is it still
2020
worth it?
Honda Civic for $5,000. You know,
I mean, to be fair, that guy looks like he's been taking ketamine since birth. So
it's been injected in every video.
Some way, one way or another, you gotta bring ketamine into the into the discussion.
Speaking of which, actually, a great game that I've seen speedrun, Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine. Actually, such a great game. I want to play it. I want to speedrun it. But its speedrun record is 16 seconds right now. Beautiful.
What?
Is it? I thought it was less. I thought it was like 14.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
With the
Yeah,
new notebook method through the
Okay,
map.
that sounds a lot better.
yeah, 14
Yeah,
seconds.
they run at the end. They run at the end of the cart, and then it no clips into where the key is, and then they have to win the coin toss.
I think the moral of the story is do drugs.
Oh,
Sure.
Just multiple.
Yeah.
Do multiple. Do all of them.
We're
all
gonna
of them
get
at once.
we're gonna get a sponsorship from like the
Yes.
cartel.
hey,
Ketamine.
Mexican cartel is just gonna sponsor the podcast.
That's just one more sticker on Vinny's shirt.
I was sponsored by by Mexican cartel.
Boom. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but I gotta go my laptop charger, so I'm gonna be off this little conversation for a little bit.
Oh, no worries.
Okay. All right. No. So you're gonna be leaving forever? Is that what you're gisting? No Honda Civic? No
I mean,
ketamine?
if it has to come to that, I just have to go get my laptop charger, and go check out my brand new 2020 Honda Civic.
Yeah, of course. Can you describe the inside of the 2020 Honda Civic?
Spacious, luxurious, exquisite. What more do you need?
Ooh, I like that, Daddy. Incredible.
What?
Incredible. What?
I'm gonna go get my laptop charger.
All right. Perfect. So while he's on the wait there, we're gonna move on to our next topic here. Okay. What's the worst advice you guys have given? I'm gonna start with Cael on this one. I feel like he's the wise man, the messiah. So what do you got? What do you got for us?
Oh.
Oh, I got one. I got one. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh.
Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Incredible.
TLC, let's go.
Yes. Oh wait. The Learning Channel?
If you're in the know, you're in the know.
Yeah, if
I
you
like
know,
that
you know. If you know, you know.
Only
Oh,
two
I didn't mean to do that.
people understand Fortnite AF. Yes. Incredible. And Abby, what is the worst advice you have given?
Oh God, it's too many to count.
Do drugs?
That's the worst I've given.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
that would probably be the best.
Is it though?
No,
Is it?
no, it is not. I don't know, honestly. Like, the worst advice I've given. I mean, I told a friend of mine like a couple years back if they were interested in someone to, like start talking to them more, and it turns out they were never interested in them back, and he just got really sad. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I can't really think of worst advice that I've given. I can think of plenty of stuff that people have given me, but like from my end, usually it's just, yeah.
Good advice. Are you trying to flex here? Is it
No. It's just that.
package? Is that what's going on here?
Am I enjoying what?
Are you flexing your ketamine package? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on?
that's it. See, it's contained in this. I'm actually drinking liquid. I liquefied it. I'm actually drinking it.
Oh, of
New
course.
G Fuel.
Yeah, it's edible ketamine.
G Fuel?
Yeah.
Another
New G-
sponsor?
And he's just like, yes, another sticker. Let's go. Yes, but yeah, no, Vinny, we were just talking about like the worst advice you have ever given.
That's a tough one. I've
There's
given a
too
lot of advice. Okay. Some of them must have been good, but I'm sure some of them were bad.
There it is. There it is.
I don't know. In all seriousness, no. I mean, this might make me sound a little self-centered, but I feel like a lot of the advice I do give to people is genuinely coming from the right place. I think the worst piece of advice I'd ever given was 2020 Honda Civic. You cop the Mustang.
You already know.
But I think the worst type of piece of advice I've given is just like, I don't know. A lot of people ask me questions and I just don't know how to answer them. So I'll just tell them, I don't know.
It's hard to say that, honestly, especially when it's like a close friend of yours. If they're like asking you a genuine question and you're just like stuck, it's kind of hard to say I really don't know, right? Because like you want to help the person out, but at the same time you're literally stuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't know. Like I could probably make something up, but I don't want to make it worse.
Yeah.
So
which is why I usually, if I do give advice, I usually say, I mean, like, this is just my advice, so like I don't know exactly what could go with it, but like I'm just saying this based on what I know. So I'm basically like, hey, look, I gave you a warning. So if something goes wrong, this isn't fully on me.
That's true. Hey, I warned you that I was going to stab you. That's just a warning. You know, you should have seen it coming. Sorry.
Oh, you silly goose. You should have seen that.
Exactly. Incredible people these days. But yeah, no, that's good to hear. Like being able to have that advice, and especially I don't know. A lot of people, I think, when they seek advice, that is one of like the worst things to hear. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, it just confuses them even more on the topic at hand. And yeah. Akira, what about you? What's the worst advice you've kind of given?
I have to go along the same route that every time I have given advice, I think it's pretty good. Like that I have given, and most people follow it and are pretty, like they have usually pretty good results if they like go for it. But maybe like, oh no, kind of small, but you know when your friend is like, should I get this? They're really on the border of, do I get this or not? And my answer is, well, do you want it? They're like, yeah. I say, okay, then get it. But then I say, well, but do you need it? And they're like, no. I was like, well, then don't.
That's we live in a society type shit,
so it's
right?
really just
we live in a society.
I'd have to say just that. If you're trying to buy something, I'm probably the worst person to ask if you should or should not, because I'll just say, well, get it if you want it.
You just like go up to starving kids in Africa. You want McDonald's?
Oh
no. But do you need
Yeah.
You're like, There you go. There's your philosophical question of the day. Let me know in the comments below which do you think is the right answer. Do you need it?
You ever seen those commercials on TV where it's like, for only $1 a day, you can feed your
I knew this was
family.
coming. I knew this was
What
coming.
you just ask yourself, does he want it or does he need it?
Does he want the dollar?
Oh no!
Yes. Vinny's just questioning himself every time he sees this.
Oh no!
Writing his English paper, philosophical discussion, and everything. Do they truly need the $1 a day? We have to think about this.
Or do they only really want the $1 a day? A lot of things I want that I benefit from.
He has a point. He has a point.
Yeah, that is true.
How about Cael?
And why'd you look confused?
Yeah, why did you look confused? What's the worst advice you've given?
I already answered this.
And we'd love to hear it again.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
My favorite part was when the joke was repeated. But for me, it's probably like funny.
I was like, hey, maybe Cael will give us the actual answer. Nope. Just the same joke.
It is the actual answer.
That reminds me, one of the worst pieces of advice I've ever heard from a little known man named Biggie Smalls saying on one of his songs, if you don't know,
more
now
money,
you know.
more problems. Is that one?
Like, that's another one too. Like, if you don't know, now you know. Like, if you don't know differential calculus, like, you wouldn't know it now. Like, I'm kidding. I think I just interpreted that one wrong because that song's him talking about his childhood. But
it's incredible. I love it.
Yeah. No, but more money, more problems is kind of one because I feel like not having money is kind of a problem in itself when you can't cover your bills.
I mean, do you think you know, like there's a lot of I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess you're right, Vinny. I guess you are correct That is the
like
money pays the bills.
Exactly. Like it's the whole thing where you're like, once you have more money, you have more enemies. But life can't be too great when you have no money.
Yeah.
But when you got a 2020
fair.
Honda Civic,
You don't need money.
exactly.
Whoa.
No, I'm joking.
Hey.
That's the worst piece of advice I've given.
It's easy to get caught up in the allure and the cachet that is a 2020 Honda Civic. Then those bills come up quick. And when the bills come up and you don't pay them, you know who's coming out your door? The repo man. Pay your bills, kid. Pay them on time.
Look at that. That's the best advice I've ever heard. Incredible.
All right.
Damn. For me, I think the worst. I've given a lot of bad advice, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I actually have given. Oh, now that I look back at it, yeah, I've given a lot of bad advice. A few of them to name. Probably if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the guy's like car was just like destroyed. Like he was in a car wreck and just like, he was kind of T-boned. Like another piece of advice. Oh, to shut the fuck up. That's probably a worst piece of advice. But it was to, I think Vinny knows. Shout out to Daniel Hussein if you're listening in, like that's probably the best advice he's ever gonna receive. But like, Another bad one is like,
oh my god, man, that's wrong. That was wrong advice. That was wrong.
That was wrong. Donnie, I'm sorry if you're listening, but it had
I'll call you soon. I've been missing your calls, but I'll call you back eventually.
There you go. I miss you, baby girl. All right.
But
like another one that grades don't matter. I've told that to art students specifically. Creativity matters, not grades, actually. Yeah. What is it? Size doesn't matter. Size does actually matter, especially with 2020 Honda Civics. Like, it's definitely going to matter.
Yeah. True.
All right.
When you're going to go to buy one, they actually measure your size to see if you're man enough for a car of that caliber.
Sir, I'm going to need you to take your pants off.
Sorry,
this is Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Hey. If that doesn't look big enough, maybe you can go for a 2012 Honda Civic.
Boom. That's how it's done.
It's rough when you're going for the 96.
Oh, gosh. It's just like inverted at that point. Like, there ain't no coming back. It's incredible. But no, I think this is going to wrap it up for this episode. We talked a lot about stuff and a lot about ketamine and 2020 Honda Civics, which today's sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends.
Shut up.
No, you know who today's true sponsor is?
Mexican Cartel.
I was going to say twitch.tv/.
No.
Yeah.
403.
Okay. No. All right.
Hey, guys, I hate to take you out of it. We've been looking at over our watch statistics, and it turns out that 95% of you are not subscribed.
Listen.
I was waiting for it.
God damn. Look at graph. Akuriea, you got to put the graph up, just like right there. Look at graph.
Yeah.
But I'll make sure it's not relevant. I'll make sure it's not relevant to the video. It would just be a random graph.
Just a random YouTube subscriber count.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch just say like PewDiePie or something.
No, I'll just. I will literally just cut in. I'll literally just cut in like Dream's intro right here, and that'll be it.
Boom,
so if
there
you'd be ever so kind and smash that like button, like your Alabama step cousin, that would be much appreciated.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we've gained 1 million subscribers. That's how it's done. Amen to that.
All right.
But, yeah. That's definitely gonna do it for us. Vinny, we appreciate you. We had a lot of fun for you coming on as a guest.
It was a great time.
It was great.
Happy to be here.
I'm glad. And I'll see you later tonight, baby. We're getting ready for that ketamine. But if there's any other parting words.
Rizwan, you can't come here. My parents are home.
I've done it with your parents. It's okay.
Oh no. End it, please. End
Through
it.
the
Someone
paper,
end it.
your mom's a hoe.
Porque no los dos.
Okay, now we gotta end it with the wave. We gotta end it with the wave.
We're
Come on.
ending it with a wave,
End it
please.
with
How
the
does
wave.
that? Wait, how does that? Wait, what the?
No,
I'm so confused.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All
No,
right.
do the wave. Do the wave. We're gonna cancel you if you don't do the wave.
I'm so confused. Like, how does this work?
All right, Rizzy, you're already canceled. You can't talk. But
Incredible.
yeah.
Not.
That's gonna wrap it up from us. I think we've said everything that we need to say. We'll be recording once again next Saturday, assuming things don't go bad. This should be up by the end of the week. And yeah, it's gonna wrap it up from us. Stay safe, take care, and social distance. Wear your masks.
Shorty got the fatty.
Adios, amigos.
Guys, what if I was to send this one out by saying Shotty had the fatty and she may be catching mood swings? Would that be okay?
There you go.
Would that be okay?
That is perfectly fine.
I thought you were gonna say, "Shotty got that 2020 Honda Civic."
Even better.
To quote some very good upcoming rappers, Bass Nas since '99.
Yeah.
2020 Honda Civic, you cop the Mustang. Chain feeling like Lil B. It go brang dang.
Oh! God damn.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Take care, you guys. Take care, you lot.
Bye.